AskReddit by significant low 4405. What is too expensive but shouldn't be? Bras. Who got away with making them so expensive? Really? My husband caught me mending some of my older ones, and his head exploded when I pulled up a local department store's website and showed him the non-sale price of a decent quality bra. And this is why I would drive 2 hours twice a year to the outlet where, if I was lucky and willing to do the work of hunting long enough, I could get them for $15, not $45.50. But the outlet closed last year and now I'm figuring out my underwear budget all over again. In the meantime, I'm and apartment stores? Buy one full price get one 50% off is not my idea of a sale. Take 30-40% off one bra. Otherwise it's still too goddamn much. Funerals. Or specifically just corpse disposal regardless of the funeral. Anyone can hold a funeral type event for free at a park or home. Ticketmaster fees. All these ticketing site fees are out of control really. Those service fees. Fees in general. If you can't avoid the fee, then it's part of the price and should be included in the advertised price. Resort fees are the same. Lettuce is now way more expensive than avocados. Cut back on the lettuce toast. What isn't expensive nowadays? Life in general is expensive. Digital entertainment. It's almost as if they try to make anything productive and healthy as expensive as possible, while providing ample amounts of cheap entertainment to keep us content. Bread and circuses. Dental work. I started the process of getting a dental implant. I got the tooth pulled and the screw placed. After that I switched employers. Old employers' dental coverage was through the same company as the new employers. When it came time to put the crown on, insurance wouldn't cover that part because they had a missing tooth clause. So, that last step will be entirely my responsibility. Insurance in the US is pretty fucked. Printer ink. Stop buying inkjet printers. There's a reason you never see an inkjet printer in a business. They aren't printers, they are ink vending machines. The business model behind them is to sell the matter loss to get you to buy the ink. Buy a laser jet instead and you won't have that problem. Food. I swear everything went up 30-100% in the last 6 months. Popeye's 8-piece with 4 biscuits and mashed potatoes equals $35 Troy. Ow. That's obscene. Insulin and EpiPens. The amount of Americans in this thread stating healthcare is not surprising, but is still pretty eye-opening. UK-based Redditors should look at this and understand why NHS staff are so aggressive in trying to save the NHS right now. College tuition in the US. And health insurance in the US. Life. Why is life so expensive? I'm not even having a good time. A lot of medications. There's this one company, https://costplusdrugs.com/, that's trying to remedy this by selling every med with only a 15% markup. I haven't tried it myself but it may be worth checking out at least. Most diabetes stuff on there costs $5.15. Remember when that life-saving HIV meds were sold at over $1k? It's about $15.45 here. Maybe I'm being too optimistic but it might help some people. The Mark Cuban thing. I'll tell you, if I was rich I would start a non-profit hospital system. I wish I was rich. Food, housing, gas, breathing. As an asthmatic the last one really hits close to home. Housing. There is absolutely no reason that the townhouse I bought 11 years ago should be valued at $260,000 more than I paid for it. Auckland, NZ. I have a friend who bought in an average area 12 years ago for $450K and sold it last year for $1.8 million. Cat litter. May as well be buying gold sand for her to shit in. Owning a cat in general is much more expensive than I would have thought. Menstrual products. 'Tis why I invested in a menstrual cup and period panties. One-time expense, and 5 years later I'm still saving on all the products I no longer have to buy for the next few decades. Groceries in general. Deleted. Funerals, and the upselling is fucking disgusting. Preying on grieving families, guilting them into more expensive coffins, etc. Rent. Yes, too damn high. Everything. Everywhere. Anything medical related in the United States. Beer at concerts. That's why I pre-game and sneak a few flasks. I ain't paying for that shit. Vet visits. Glasses. Dentist. Diamonds. Bloody common as dirt. Controlled marketing keeps them pricey. Good thing they are not necessary to buy. Chips. Chips over here in the UK. It's just fried potato chunks. They shouldn't be costing me around £4. I had some friends over last Friday. We ordered fish and chips. It came to £16.30 each. I swear only 5 years ago it was less than £7. Are potatoes endangered now? Gestures at everything. And it's only going to get worse, sadly. Insulin. I'm so sorry you guys have to pay so much for something we never chose to endure, just to stay alive. I'm an Aussie type 1 and our costs are heavily subsidized by our pharmaceutical benefits scheme. We don't pay anywhere near what you guys pay. Every time I'm reminded it makes me feel sick. I'd be dead if I had to fork out for insurance just to survive. Contact lenses. Propane natural gas. I live where we have to use gas because of the weather and my bill has always been around $100. The past 2 months and it's been over $300 without anything in my daily routine changing. I have no idea what's going on. I've already checked for a gas leak. I live where it's summer for 3 months and winter the rest, and hurricane winds will take you out. There's no in between. It's so cold where I live, no one has AC in their houses because it's not needed. That's why the harsh cold weather demands we use gas, not electric. Gas heats quicker than electricity. Price of gas, delivery to Europe, has trebled in the last couple of years. At a guess, yours has also increased significantly in price, because you're now competing with Europe via LNG, as LNG has displaced Russian supplies. We've been told to get used to it, it'll never go back to how it was sad times A. All Canadian cell phone plans. My American friends think I'm insane when I tell them I'm paying over $100 a month for not even unlimited data. Razors. Give the old-fashioned safety razors a try. A 100 pack of blades goes for $10.20 for decent brands, and I usually get 3 shaves per blade. They also have safety razors tailored for women body shaving. Small 1-bedroom apartments. It shouldn't be so difficult to afford a basic space. It's a rip-off when you have to pay an arm and a leg for a packet of chips. I remember sticking in $1 and getting a bag of Cheetos, with 50 cents back. Good times. Now they want my credit card and a 10% credit card fee for a $4 bag. Eggs. Insulin. Dasani. Healthcare. Medicine. Health insurance. Insulin. Literally anything. Electricity. We actually cracked the code with nuclear, and if we had stuck with it globally certainly would have gotten to fusion much faster. For the amount of energy nuclear fission produces, it's currently one of, if not the safest, cleanest, and over the entire lifespan of a plant cheapest energy you can get.